Hello everybody, welcome back. So a bit dark in here, I need to get better lighting. Very dark in here, I need to get one of those ring lights. I do have actually lights here, but proper lights that Chesterfield sent me when I filmed a course. By the way, that course is kind of, sales have fallen off a cliff because of the problem is in Chesterfield. When you do an openings course, it has to be like either a standout course or maybe on a subject nobody's tackled before, because the course I did wasn't really it's been covered before, so it's very difficult to make serious money from Chesterfield, I think, unless unless you're a very big name, like someone like Sam Shanklin, Anish Giri. They could probably release a bad course and they're still gonna get good sales. Or that guy Christoph Selecki, who's also very big on Chesterfield. There's a few people who are like massive on Chesterfield. They're just, they're just gonna get big sales, I think. But I'm not one of them. So yeah, that's the problem. So the course has not done well. It's done okay. Don't get me wrong. It's done as good as what a book would have done. But you're kind of hoping for a bit more, right? Anyway, like, it's nothing against Chesterfield. It's just the way that whole thing is set up. You've got to really, really come up with a good idea, I think. It's a very competitive environment. Anyway, given my financial problems, I did think about running a chess tournament because I've done all the chess playing. I've done the videos. I've written the books. I've done pretty much everything chess related other than organise a tournament. So somebody said to me, a friend of mine said to me, this looked like a scam when I set it up, because what is this, right? But this is what I've written, because I'm not very good at organising stuff. It's why my YouTube hasn't taken off, because it's not like business orientated, and it could be a lot better. But this is what I've written. I'm raising £1,000. Oh, hang on, I need to rewrite this, right? Manage page. How do we manage page? I'm raising to run a chess tournament. Yeah, my name is Daniel Gormali. How do we edit page? It's saying I'm raising £1,000 to my to I want to, let's just say I want to run and organise a one-day rapid play. Now, my bio is down below. My name is Daniel Gormali. I'm a Grandmaster. I did put the FIDE link. It's Daniel Gormali. I'm a Grandmaster. Chess Grandmaster. Based in the UK. So my plan is to potentially maybe run a chess tournament, because I've got some ideas for some tournaments, and and I want to maybe run a chess tournament, because other people running chess tournaments, I feel like I could do a better job than they're doing, potentially. And it might be something that might give me some kind of interest going forward. That's my plan. So the plan is to maybe run it either in somewhere in the north of England, probably the first one. I had some ideas for some potential venues. One is maybe Manchester, because there's Eccles people, they have a potential venue. But I've only met them once, so I don't really know them that well. Another plan is maybe to run it in Alnwick, and another plan is maybe to run it in somewhere else in the northeast. And I'll just run it once and then see how it goes, and then. But the reason I put up Just Giving, not because that I think that should be the main focus of putting the tournament together, but I just thought it's an easy one. I can put that up, and if people want to contribute, if they don't, I don't lose anything from it. If they want to contribute, be honest, there's much better, causes on there There's charitable causes on there as well. But if you want to contribute, please contribute, because any money that I get, I will put towards the tournament. I'm not going to spend it on any other things. I know there have been some people in the past who probably run Just Giving and they've used it for other things, but I would never do that. I honestly say right now I would never ever do that, and I would show exactly where the money has gone. But that is my idea. Whether or not it will be successful, I mean, I don't know. What else have I written? Yeah, so if I go back now to that, I'm raising 1,000 to, I want to, yeah, it's because of this silly thing where I'm raising 1,000 to want to run, to run, I just put to run and organise a one-day rapid play. Yeah, that's better. This is why people were like criticising me for the grammar, but the problem is like how the page is set up. You know, like I didn't realise, you know. Anyway, it's a good setup, Just Giving, and it seemed to be quite easy to use. You know, you can use it for lots of different things, right? There's people out there who have a lot of money, you know. I mean, I'll be honest, like OnlyFans. There's girls out there, probably guys as well. I'm sure there are guys who are making fortunes from OnlyFans. I'm not one of them, surprisingly. Maybe there's like an ugly person's equivalent. But OnlyFans, yeah, there are women out there who are making like millions a year. Okay, that's exceptions. Probably, it's a little bit like chess streaming, right? There's probably like a 1% that are making good money, and then everybody else is making peanuts. You know, same with like chess streaming, stuff like that. It's very hard to make serious money unless you put a lot of thought and effort into it. Then I think you can. I think it is possible to actually make a living out of stuff like social media. So that's also something I should try, probably ramp up the social media a lot more. The YouTube, even though I've been doing it, you know, it's just like I do it in a way where, like you see the lighting here is terrible. I don't do it in a professional way. I don't have proper thumbnails. I don't have people helping me. There's no editing that goes on. It's just, you know, stream of consciousness. So it's not a serious kind of YouTube, right? But I think this tournament would be a serious tournament, and I think, you know, this could get me rolling on a different, and it might not necessarily lead to a career in organising. I'd probably do one tournament, get bored, but I just want to see what it's like, you know. And I've got ideas for running chess tournaments, and I feel like this could be interesting. So anyway, 1,000. It sounds like a lot of money. It is. I'm looking for 1,000, but I'm looking for a budget. So you've got to have prize money. You've got to have guaranteed prize money. Obviously, I'll probably charge an entry fee as well. Guaranteed prize money. And also, potentially, you'd have to pay some arbiters, some qualified arbiters. And you'd also have to pay for the hall. So realistically, you need more than 1,000. But that's just a starting point. And then I would maybe look to go to the ECF, look to go to sponsors, look to local council, that kind of thing. Look for maybe private sponsors, potentially to put money into even just a one-day rapid play is going to cost a reasonable amount. If you're running a proper tournament, something like Northumbria Masters, I think costs about £1,000. Now, the thing about being a chess player is, I'll just say this in conclusion, like, you know, it's very easy to take organisers and arbiters for granted. You know, but these are the people, they set out the boards, they organise the tournaments. You know, as chess players, we're often divas and often have an arrogant opinion of ourselves that's inflated. All we're doing moving pieces around. I said this to a friend of mine the other day. I said, look at those people in Norway. Half of them don't even set the board up when they finish the game. You know, they've got inflated opinions of themselves, which is understandable in a way because they're great chess players. But you've got to understand that the arbiter, the organisers, are the main thing. Now, some arbiters and organisers I think aren't very nice. They're kind of a bit rude. But the majority of them are pretty good people. So that is all I wanted to say. So it probably will happen that I would never organise a chess tournament because I never get enough money to put a chess tournament together. But that was my idea anyway. Please let me know what you think. Have you had any experience yourself running a chess tournament? What was it like? Did you enjoy running a chess tournament? Please leave your comments down below. And also please contribute to this fundraising target. Even if it's a tiny amount like £1 or 50 pence or whatever. Every little bit helps towards this potential tournament. I was going to make a joke there about going down the bookies, but I thought I better not, just in case. I don't want people rumbling my ruse just yet.